New at 6 tonight, the father of a girl killed in the 1993 Chuck E. Cheese rampage is calling the governor a coward. His heated words come after John Hick made a statement about the killer's future. Political specialist Sean Boyd live at the Capitol for us tonight. And Sean, the governor says he may consider clemency for Nathan Dunlap.
And Karen, it all depends on whether he wins or loses in November. If he loses, the governor says he may grant Dunlap clemency before he has to leave office in January. He calls it a remedy to prevent his opponent from making execution an election issue. The father of one of the victims calls it an insult.
When Governor Hickenlooper announced he was granting an indefinite stay of execution for mass murderer Nathan Dunlap, he came under fire, critics saying he lacked the leadership to make a tough decision. Now, in an interview with CNN obtained by the conservative media site Complete Colorado, the governor warns his opponents if they make the death penalty an election issue, he may make a decision they'll like even less.
The issue that a political campaign would make human life into, a political football is unacceptable, right? And it's not, I think would backfire tremendously on any candidate who did that. And if they did do that and somehow they won, there are obviously remedies that the governor can do. I could give it a full clemency between the election day and the end of the year.
I think that's the coward's way out. And I view John Hickenlooper as being a coward.
Bob Crowell's daughter Sylvia among those killed in the Chuck E. Cheese rampage. He says when the governor granted Dunlap a reprieve, it was like twisting a knife that had been in his back 20 years. Now it's being twisted again.
He said we shouldn't play games with a man's life.
And look who's doing it. Hickenlooper.
Crowell says the governor made the death penalty an election issue when he left the decision to his successor and is only making it worse now by throwing clemency out as an option if he loses.
I mean, he'll be just playing dirty pool there.
The governor wasn't available for an interview today, but he released a statement saying, "I have no plans to revisit my decision no matter what happens in the election. While I am opposed to the death penalty and do not believe the state should be taking lives, I respect that others may feel differently." Hickenlooper's Republican opponent, former Congressman Bob Beaupre, says he will carry out the execution if elected. Live at the Capitol, Sean Boyd, CBS 4 News.